Yes, it's the return. Happy holidays. Woo! It's the lighter side of the dark side. Well, not every Thursday night, but tonight it's the Freak Show, the Holiday Freak Show. And I am Dark Mark, the goth comedian. And to my right at the new studio, in her new cute Santa outfit, her holiday outfit, is Nicole Six.
My antlers.
And apparently it's a whiskey night, not a wine night.
It's a festive whiskey night.
It's a festive whiskey night.
It's cinnamon infused. Jack Daniels.
Oh, we have quite a show for you tonight. This is the return. I know that we were on another station, and I actually moved to New Orleans, and now I'm in Vegas, but I'm in LA tonight. And we finally got a guest that I've wanted to have on for a long time, and somebody that we've had on a lot. And every year, this is the third year in a row, he's here. Santa Claus is here.
Merry Christmas, ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
I remember the first year you had some joke about hoes.
Oh, that's right. In the ho, ho, ho game, it's typically 3, sometimes 2, but never 1.
Nicole actually got that. I did not. But and we have to your right. I know you know who this is.
I do. It's my good friend.
That's your good friend. She's one of your favorites and one of my favorites. If you've masturbated any time in the last 40 years, you've probably masturbated to her. And it is the star of Russ Meyer movies, also Airplane, My Tutor.
Airplane 2.
Airplane 2, and also another 48 Hours, it seems like.
I know, yes.
She's got all sorts of stories.
Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Oh, you're in the Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. She's got all sorts of stories, and she's still wowing them worldwide on the burlesque stage is Kitten Natividad.
Hello, everybody.
Happy
holidays.
Happy Natividad. Jeremy, does she need to get closer to the mic, or is that cool?
Yeah, if you could move in a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
Closer.
Yes.
Yes.
There you
go.
That's better. I'm still getting used to the acoustics. We have a great show. I want to just briefly, and I don't want to overdo it, but go to darkmarkshow.com. If you're driving for the holidays, get an audio book. Go to the Audible button right next to my smiling face. Give me a gift for Christmas. Get an audio book. Go to Doomy's Home Cooking if you're in LA for Christmas or any other time and get some yummy food. And tomorrow on our Twitter page and our Facebook page, I will be posting deals at adamandeve.com.
Give a gift that keeps on giving.
And adammail.com. Adam and Eve, of course, the #1 sex toy store on the net. And Adam Mail, the #1 gay sex toy store on the net. Santa knows. And
all about that.
And also go to Nicole6.com. She's got not 1 but 2 books out now. Some fucked up shit.
That's the one you should buy, though, because that's the gift that Grandma really wants this year.
And but if you have the youngins and you want to give them something to read, or you want to just they're fascinated with space after seeing Star Wars and things like that.
Ooh,
get
yeah.
Nina the Intergalactic Demon Slayer for all ages. And if you're in Las Vegas tomorrow night, I will be performing at the South Point at the Dirty at 12:30. That'll be at 12:30 a.m. And on Saturday, I will be, and that's with Vidi Favorito, Vegas headliner, and the 420 comic, our friend that's been on the show. And on Saturday night, I will be at the bar The End in Las Vegas, opening up for the wrestler and WWE champion, Rob Van Dam.
God, you're very busy.
Very busy. Now, enough of the preambles. I have Kitten Natividad in front of me, and I've wanted to talk to her. I'm trying to think where to start. I think I know where to start because we're going to start with your breasts. Now, you're very famous for your ample cleavage.
Yes, among other things, yes.
Now, I was doing tireless hours of research on you, and Nicole will tell you I do hours and hours of research.
Extensive, long, hard, throbbing research.
Yes, and you might want to put the mic a little because I'm trying to see your face.
I know, I'm trying to
the other way, the other way. There you go. And kind of
okay.
Oh, yes, there we go.
This? Okay.
That's good.
Oh,
now we can see you in all your beauty.
I know. I was like struggling.
Okay, I heard, and I read a story that initially, and you were Miss Nude USA, 1970.
No, Miss Nude Universe.
I'm sorry, Miss. Pardon me.
Twice.
Miss Nude Universe, 1970 and 1971.
No, 1973 and 1974.
I must have done different research, but but before that, now your initial breast implants you got in Tijuana.
No, I got silicone injections in Tijuana. Very slowly, they were $50 a piece. Every time you went.
So they weren't putting things in you.
They were not in a bag. They were loose, just injections. But it turned out to be like gasoline that they were putting in me, and as opposed to a pharmaceutical, silicone.
Fill her up.
So it started to rot my inside. So I had to get those out and put big bags, and but they never could get everything out because it seeped into the muscle and the fat and everything. It's really disgusting, whatever.
But you were.
But anyway, I did a lot of films and everything before it all went to hell.
Right, but no, but you're very. I mean, your breasts are legendary. Santa knows. And we're gonna get to all your movies. I was just curious because you had. So I was wondering about now. Why did you go to Tijuana? Were breast implants not in the United States?
Because they were illegal here.
Breast implants were illegal in the United States.
Not breast implants.
Silicone injections.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
And this was in the 70s.
Right.
And in the 70s, implants looked like toilet plungers, so I didn't want to look like that. I wanted it to bounce and just be normal.
I'm picturing Nicole with toilet plungers on her breast right now, and
they're about the same size as toilet plungers.
No, they're good size.
She's that beautiful.
Oh, she's a beautiful, beautiful woman. Yes, and then from there, and you went to now you were Miss Nude. Now, do you become Miss Nude USA before Miss Nude Universe, or you just go right into Miss Nude Universe?
Just went right for it.
Because
And then from then I went on tour as a burlesque dancer using my title and making big bucks. And I won $20,000 when I won that, and I used it all for beautiful costumes.
Wow. And how was the burlesque scene in the 1970s?
It was fabulous. Mm-hmm. You get all these wonderful men that were senators and, celebrities. They went to those shows.
But it wasn't quite as mainstream as it is now.
Now it's not really alive.
Right.
Girls don't make big bucks. I think the most they make is $200 a night. I mean, we used to make,
But back then, I mean,
a lot.
And correct me if I'm wrong because it's a little before my time, but burlesque shows, I mean, it wasn't just the dancers. You had a comedian, you had a band, or was it just the dancers?
No, it was a round show,
right?
Jugglers, whatever,
right?
Production,
yeah. I hate
live band.
I would hate to be the juggler in between two burlesque dancers. That's a tough game.
He loved being in the dressing room. Don't kid yourself. He had the life. Oh my God, he never leave the dressing room. Always juggling and watching.
I'll bet he was juggling. Yes.
Hey, ladies, you ever see a man with 3 balls? You wanna?
And by the way, I should have. I'm so discombobulated from the parking situation down here. I forgot to say, my friend Eric Van Steenberg, who lives in New Jersey, wanted me to tell you thank you for getting him through puberty.
Oh, he's so well.
And I'm sure and he's getting married next year, so he did, yeah. And I'm sure he's not the only one that's heard that.
I hope he's not warped.
Well, I know from my experience watching your movies, I'm a little warped, but I don't know. He might be. He grew up with watching the Russ Meyer movies as generations were. We were talking in the car. First, people went to the movies to see those, which I can't imagine going to the movies to see something like that.
I know in the drive-in theaters too, that movie was shown.
I could imagine, yeah, and then
so you could really go to town in the car,
Because first you were in the movie Up, nice title, and then you were in my favorite, the first one I ever saw, which is Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens.
Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens.
And Russ Meyer, if you don't know, is a genius. Basically. It's like, you know how Cheech and Chong movies have no plot, but they're hilarious? Mm-hmm. His movies have no plot, but they're full of sex and boobies. And and they're great, and they are very funny.
Yeah, you can't fall asleep on them, no.
And how did you meet Russ Meyer?
I was working at a nightclub called the Classic Cat, and he came in with Haji and Shari Eubank, who was his other star.
Right.
And they introduced him to me, and they told him, he needed to watch my show. And, of course, he watched my show, and he says, you're hired.
Haji and Sherry Eubank, by the way, no slouches in the breast department either. And
very beautiful women.
Oh, very beautiful women. And
that Haji's passed on.
Really? When did she pass on?
2 years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, massive heart attack.
Oh, that's too bad. But anyway, I mean, you definitely fit that mold. and the mold is huge, gargantuan breasts.
At the time. I had my own husband. I was happily married. But Russ never gave up. He wanted me.
Right. So you
got me.
Right. So you were the narrator in Up.
Yes, and I had a very thick Spanish accent.
Right, and you you basically Up, or Kitten's part in Up is basically she's on top of a mountaintop naked.
I'm a Greek chorus.
She's the
of
Greek,
one.
the Greek chorus of one.
Yes.
Well, of two, if some people are looking at it. But
that was my first film. I was scared to death of the camera.
Right.
And I was so scared to death that I could do a big monologue without blinking. And he says, "You're fabulous." I was just frozen.
He just wanted to fuck you. Let's be honest. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. and he got to. And we were talking in the car. He was a few years your senior. You were 30 and he was 65. And I saw another interview of yours. As I said, I did countless research. You said very, very nice in the pants.
Yes. Hung like a horse. Yes.
Oh, really? Russ Meyer was hung like a horse. Well, no wonder he got all these women in his movies. And so that was, and then the next movie he did was my favorite, the Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens, and you were the star.
Well, I wasn't supposed to be, but he couldn't find somebody better than me, so he told Roger, rewrite the whole thing.
And Roger, by the way, is Roger Ebert, the film critic,
who gave up 2 thumbs up.
Yes.
And you were telling us about Roger Ebert, and his public persona and his private persona seem to be 2 different things.
Yeah, towards the end he was clean and sober, but when we were in the 70s, we all drank a lot. We would go to Chicago and hit all the jazz bars and stay there till 4 a.m. It was a good time.
You described him as a pervert in the car, and
not really a pervert, but he was.
He liked to party.
Red-blooded like you. And if you,
Yes. I've been called pervert once or twice. Oh, Santa's pointing at me. Wait, I want some gifts.
Somebody's pointing the finger.
Hey, everybody at this table is definitely on the naughty list.
Right. And, well, let me, speaking of the naughty list, I was going to ask Santa, and Santa's here. Santa, thanks for being here with 3rd year in a row. We love having you.
My pleasure.
I had some questions about you about who's on the naughty list and who's on the nice list this year. And let's start with the obvious Donald Trump. Naughty or nice? Is he going to get some coal in his stocking, or what's he going to get?
Donald Trump keeps moving back and forth. He'll be on the nice list for a day, and then he jumps over to the naughty list, and he jumps hard to the naughty list, and then he does something and gets back to the nice. So that guy moves around more than anybody.
So the Muslim thing probably got him on the naughty list.
The Muslim thing was a tough one. You gotta put him over on the naughty list for a while.
Let's be honest. Even if you send him coal, he would just find a way to capitalize on it.
Right.
Oh, yeah. So he's big in coal. Oh, yeah. A lot of fossil fuels, no problem at all.
So, I mean, is he going to get a new wig in his stocking, or what's going to happen with Donald?
That's real hair. Just like this is a real beard. That's real hair.
Kitten, that's a real beard. Tug on that. Did you tug on it?
I've been looking at the roots, yes.
You can tug on it, yeah.
Right over here.
Oh, my God. It's so cute. And he's so jolly with it.
No,
I am jolly.
This is the real guy. I was telling my friend.
Oh, my God. You're blushing.
No, that's my rosy cheeks. Blushing.
I was telling my friend's kid yesterday. I said, Santa Claus is coming out. He's like, the real one? I said, yes, the real one. I showed him pictures. He's like, it is the real one, yes.
Absolutely.
So, you have a lot of jobs as Santa, right?
I'm Santa. I'm everywhere. I'm ubiquitous.
Yes. So Santa.
He's a master of time and space.
Yes.
I am. I compress time. That's how I get to all the houses.
So Santa, is Caitlyn Jenner on the naughty list or a nice list? We want to know.
The thing about Caitlyn Jenner is she has the ability to be on both lists at the same time.
I was going to say, with all due respect to my lovely friends of the trans community, I have to make a package joke. But then again, I just said it, so I don't have to.
Package joke.
Yes.
So, yeah, Caitlyn Jenner, both, she's walking that line there.
Yes, so you don't know whether she's going to get a baseball mitt or some lingerie.
I've never seen anything really bad, I haven't seen anything bad out of her.
What about the rest of the Kardashians? They're on the naughty list, right?
They stay on the naughty list. They've got a whole list of their own. They're way over here on the naughty list.
They keep a private naughty list of things to do later.
Correct.
And Kanye West, is he on the nice list or naughty list?
He's further over on the naughty list.
Oh, no.
He's got this. Yeah, we've got a naughty list in red with red ink on
Right, yeah. So he's on there, Charles Manson, people like that. And,
he's not quite as far over as Manson. Yes. He hasn't drawn a swastika in his forehead yet.
Not yet, but I think that's the next album that's coming out. But,
you never know. It could be a swastika to dance by.
You never know.
Instead of Jesus, Jansen.
What about Madonna? Is she on the naughty list or a nice list?
Oh, she's on the nice list. She's realized that she's doing what she needs to do and not...
Right.
She's...
but even when she was on the naughty list, you treated her right.
When she was on the naughty list, she had we know what she had.
Yes.
She was on the nice list. Naughty, and we took good care of her anyway.
And the reason I mentioned that is because one of my favorite movies that Kitten Natividad was in. Now, you were in Airplane and Airplane 2 or just Airplane 2?
Airplane 2 only.
Right, because I was watching it because it says Kitten Natividad and Airplane 2. The first pair of boobies did not look like you.
No. I'm in the turbulence.
Right. On Airplane 2, when they have the turbulence and they just have a close-up of breasts bouncing up and down, that's Kitten Natividad in Airplane 2.
We had to do it so many times.
Really?
It's funny how they make you do that over and over and over.
Look at that. How many takes did that take?
I don't know, but I was glad it was over when it was over.
Right. But you were in the movie The Wildlife.
Yes,
and
with Sean Penn.
Well, it was Chris Penn was in there.
Chris Penn, yes. And that's when they got me to do Sean Penn's bachelor party.
You knew exactly where I was going with that.
Yes. That's how I ended up doing that at the Roxy on Sunset.
That was Sean Penn's bachelor party when he got married to Madonna.
And all the movie stars were there. It was great. And Sean's very shy. He doesn't say much.
Really? So who was De Niro there? I mean, who was there?
Yes, De Niro, all those movie stars.
Tom Cruise and Rob Lowe and all of them.
Yes, it was nothing but big names.
The Brat Pack was there.
So nervous.
So they had you stripping at the Roxy.
Tom Cruise wasn't very tall, and he was looking at. Tom
Cruise is one of Santa's elves. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they had a bunch of girls there too.
Problem.
They had a bunch of girls there. So
I'm sure, yeah.
They were running for all the girls.
Right, yeah, all his beards. But he, and then not like your beard, but that was it. But what the joke I heard was that Sean Penn wasn't too shy at the end of the night because Harry Dean Stanton came over and he missed your show. And this is the rumor. This is on the internet. Please correct me if this is right or wrong. Sean Penn came up to you, lifted up your shirt, and said, "Look what you missed, Harry."
I don't remember that.
It's all over the internet. They say that's what happened.
Let's keep it there. It sounds exciting.
I know. It was still an exciting party. I mean, especially, what was that, 86? I mean, that was amazing.
Robert Duvall is the one that paid me.
Really?
Yes, he's the one that hired me.
So did Chris Penn recommend you to?
Yes.
Okay. And how did Robert Duvall end up paying for you?
I don't know. He just did.
Good for Robert Duvall.
I was in People magazine, so it was really good for my career.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
It was a real shot in the arm.
Right. I can imagine. And although you didn't get to do any Robert Duvall movies, I would like to see you opposite him. But you did do My Tutor, which a lot of people remember you in that one. A lot of people.
And I got that part because I was working on and off all the time at the Body Shop on Sunset. For 12 years, I headlined.
Really?
And they would go, big stars would go there and producers, directors, and they'd see me. Then they say, "Oh, we'd like to have you in this film."
So when the Motley Crue sang "The Body Shop," where I lost my heart, they were probably singing about you.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've been with we were talking about Famous Men.
No, but I don't really like.
You don't want to say that on
air?
there?
I don't like to kiss.
But let's say you've been, but let's without naming any names.
It was my time, and I just did it.
Now, but you were still living with Russ Meyer, or you were dating Russ Meyer, or you were just sort of
on and off. We were always getting mad, and then we didn't see each other for a week or two, and then I'd have my fun. It was my way of having a go for.
But major TV and movie stars and rock stars, right?
Yeah, good old days.
But those days haven't ended, though. I mean,
I don't do that anymore. No.
Really? Because I saw you in Australia.
No,
and
I run a business. I own apartment houses, and I'm busy.
But and this is the question I did want to ask you when I saw you, because I finally met you, and I actually I looked at my phone. I in 2014 I had emailed you asking you to be a guest, and you never met me. You didn't know me, so. I didn't hear from you, but then I met you at was it Pussy Pussy Bang Bang? It was Courtney Cruz and Olivia Belafontaine had a show. It was a grindhouse burlesque show, Santa. Listen to this. Right. They had, and I know you like those movies. They had a burlesque dancer dressed as Pam Grier in Coffee. They had somebody doing Rose McGowan's part in Grindhouse with the machine gun on the leg. And the big finale, and this is all young, beautiful burlesque dancers. The big finale, Kitten Natividad as Kitten Natividad. And you came out and stole the show. The applause went crazy. And, you know.
Even the women that came to see the show were really nice to me. And they were like,
But I finally, yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, well, you were Miss Nude Universe. I mean, it's a tough act to follow.
And, you know, maybe next year, 2016, you can maybe try again.
Yes, if my knee heals
If your knee holds out, you could be the new Miss Nude US. I don't know if Miss Nude Universe carries the weight that it used to, but who knows?
Well, you know, people start calling the universe a hologram. All of a sudden, things don't mean what they mean.
Right. But I was going to ask you, how do you maintain your sexiness after all these years?
It comes from inside.
Yeah.
You're born, you know, either horny or you're not.
Well, I'm horny, that's for sure. But
that's true. That's very true. That's true.
But you still maintain. I mean, you still flirt, and you still maintain a sex appeal. And trust me, the men were going crazy, and you still maintain a beautiful body. How do you do that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just wake up every morning feeling like I like sex.
Really?
Yes. That's healthy.
And you're still having it, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes.
Not as much as I want to because other things are more important.
Sure.
Before I used to live for it.
Really? Those were the days.
Yes.
Yeah. And the other.
Now I prefer. Should I have sex or should I have my beauty sleep? I'll take beauty sleep. Isn't that terrible?
No, I'm the same way. Sometimes I remember it was like last Wednesday, I just fell asleep in my bed going, God, I love having my own bed.
That's right.
I was so tired.
But the younger men must go crazy. You're like a cougar now.
Yes, but you know what? I don't feel that way because I don't go after them. They come after me.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, do you date men your own age or just strictly younger guys because they're all just...
I date them all, even really, really old.
Really? Like Santa Claus?
Really old? How old?
Well, so old that they don't get it up, but I don't care. I'll just sit on their face.
I'm not that old yet.
Right.
I was going to say Santa's stack is strong.
Right.
You look healthy.
I am healthy.
Yeah, Santa's, he's got the magic to make the rain, you know, he can go through he's got the magic where he can go through a chimney so he can make himself small, but he can also make himself big.
After you get small, you get big again.
He doesn't have any wrinkles.
He has no wrinkles. That's the jolliness.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh. Now, Santa, what do you think about what? There you go. That's the three. Santa, what do you think about the war on Christmas? Now, everybody says there's a war on Christmas. I don't see it. What do you think?
I think I agree with you. I don't see it as much as some people do.
Right.
However, there are some silly things going on.
Do tell.
Yeah, they're just somebody wanted to have Santa Claus come to their Christmas show.
Right.
They invited it. Everything was set up. It was all handled. The next thing you know, somebody made a decision. Oh, it's too religious.
Right.
My question to them was, what religion is Santa Claus?
And you're everybody's religion.
I'm everybody. Anybody that has anything to do with giving and receiving, I'm there.
Right.
Doesn't
Santa
matter
Claus
what your
isn't
religion is.
A religion, it's a lore.
Right.
It's a lore,
folklore,
exactly.
yeah.
It's a feeling.
And technically it is pagan roots, to be honest, but
It's absolutely pagan.
And by
you know why?
yes.
Because pagans have more fun.
yes, they do. I mean, these antlers I'm wearing, this is 100% pagan.
Absolutely.
Right. And by the way, that's a moment of intelligence by Nicole Six. We try to have one on every show. So, but here's the thing now, Santa. I hate to tell you this, but I think that Christmas has been hijacked by Star Wars. That's all I see in the stores.
That's entirely possible because all the children want Star Wars things.
Right.
Everything is, what would you like for Christmas? Star Wars this, Star Wars that.
Right, but
that or hoverboards. Hoverboards are
hoverboards and Star Wars. Yeah,
Star Wars.
But I mean, I was in the 99-cent store. They had Star Wars on bottled water. I'm like, that might be a little too much.
Well, was it glacial water?
I think it might have been. I'm not sure, but and then
galactic water is what I intended to say there.
And have you given those lightsaber dildos to some people here on Christmas?
Only the ones who really deserve it.
Right.
Yeah, there's great stocking stuffers.
I would imagine they would be,
especially for the people that put up pantyhose instead of stockings.
You run into a few of those?
Oh, you do. They're all over the place.
Because I know last year you did a commercial for Lions Den. Have you done anything wacky this year?
Not for Lions Den, no. That was a good commercial.
Yeah, because
I've done a few other little things. Nothing quite as spectacular as that.
Because I live in Vegas now, I drive by Lions Den on the way home. So I was
what
like,
is the
me every
Lions
time?
Den?
Lions Den is an adult store
In Las Vegas.
And Santa did a commercial for Lions Den. This Santa right here.
Yeah, they're actually in more than just Las Vegas.
Right. But
Vegas that's where I was.
Right. And so I figure give them a plug. But I thought, but Santa, you've been busy. So the boys and girls, for the most part, have been good this year?
Oh, yeah. Most of them have been good.
Yeah.
Occasionally run into one that slips over on the naughty list, but they get back on the
Does Rudolph still have an inferiority complex? Or
he does.
Oh, okay.
We work on that all the time. We have the psychologist talk to him.
Right.
We tell him the red nose is okay.
Right.
Because everybody else doesn't have one. It's okay that you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So speaking of red noses now, which I don't know how that gets back over to Kitten, but now
Red noses.
No, I'll tell you how it gets over to you, because we were talking about Nick Nolte, because I didn't know.
Whoa, transition.
I thought I knew your entire videography.
You don't know shit.
Well, there you go. You're right. Because I saw Taking It Off, Taking It All Off. I saw the Double D Avenger, where you played a superhero.
I love how everything here involves boobs.
Yeah,
you watched all the boob ones. You can count on it.
Well, yes, the Double D Avenger, where you were a superhero that beat up the villains with your boobs. That was fun.
Yes.
But you were in another 48 Hours.
Taking it off, taking it off, taking it all
Taking
off.
It All Off. Yes, I remember. Yeah, that one.
You've seen those too?
Many a time.
And the Pumpkin Princess on TV.
I don't recall the Pumpkin Princess. What is the Pumpkin Princess?
I had pit bulls that were made out of pumpkins.
Oh, wow.
And I discovered that formula, and I took over the world.
Was this like a children's show? Or?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay.
And when I was filming, all the kids go, "You are so nice, but why are you so mean in the movie?"
But
I was a villain. I love being a villain.
You should be. We'll write something. You'll be a villain. Yeah, we'll have you be a villain. Well, Marvel, if you're looking for a new villain, I think the Double D Avenger is available. But you were in another 48 Hours, which I now I'm going to have to go home and watch that over and over and over again. But you were telling us that so you were was this at the body shop that you met Sylvester Stallone and he recommended you to Nick Nolte?
No, I was working for an agency that did a birthday Instagrams. I mean, singing grams or whatever they called them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they hired me to go. Well, Stallone did also hire me to sing "Happy Birthday" to what was that guy's name?
Nick Nolte?
No, the one from Staying Alive.
Oh, John Travolta.
Yeah, I sang for him for his birthday too.
How much did it cost to get Kitten Natividad to do a singing telegram from John Travolta?
It was $500 then.
Wow, that's a bargain. I gotta let me check my balance. Yeah.
And it was easy work, but I used to get so nervous. My knees were shaking.
Like you went to John Travolta's house and like ding dong.
No. Usually on the set when they were doing Staying Alive.
Oh, that's right. Because Sylvester Stallone directed that.
It would be a complete surprise. So it was when they would have a break. So I would wait for like maybe an hour or two, just waiting till they tell me, okay, now, so then I go, happy birthday. Then they play a song and then I dance the whole number, take it off.
Wow. That's
It was a scary thing, but once I did it, I was excited. It was exciting and fun, but for the waiting. Oh,
was John Travolta excited?
He was shy. They're all shy.
Hey, thanks, Sly.
This is when he was really fit.
Oh yeah, he was a great shape.
Oh my God, he had a great ass. Oh my God.
Oh really? Because I've never met him, but I can imagine back in those. Well, he was a dancer in that movie, so he was like all slimmed down. And
I'm not sure who hired me to go sing to Nick Nolte, but it was in Pasadena in the jail. And then I sang it.
Nick Nolte was in jail?
Well, that's where
they were filming.
Oh, okay. Yes, with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, because he's been in jail since.
Yes. Oh,
that's the red nose.
Then the next thing I know is that they sent me this contract to sign, and then they asked permission from Bodacious Tatas if they could use that certain film where I go like this, and then the motorcycles would pop through me. Remember?
Could you do that again? I might refresh my memory. Oh, okay. Because Santa,
I remember now.
Santa remembers that. Yeah. But Bodacious Tatas, was that a movie?
Awesome.
Yes.
I gotta IMDb.
I was watching in this. It was a hardcore film, and I was watching two people making it.
Oh, okay.
And I was playing with myself.
Oh, okay. I've only gone to the softcore. I gotta.
No,
okay.
I did some hardcore.
Oh, really?
And some of them I actually did the real thing, and some of them I didn't.
Oh,
I done it all.
Yeah. But you were on the periphery of the A list because you were there. Stallone, Nick Nolte, Robert Duvall, they all knew you. I mean, it sounds like the singing telegram service was amazing. Like you would just go to like all the A listers in the 1980s.
But everything is good for a while, then it just.
Hey, Judge wrote his birthday. I'll get you the TV.
But now they don't do that anymore, you know.
Yeah, well, I can't think when did singing telegrams become.
I can think of a ton of people who would love a stripper telegram. They could still be good. It's just I think you have to change with the times.
Everything's done on everything's like on Periscope now. It's like everybody will.
That's true too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still go to a ton of Hollywood parties where things happen that you don't Instagram, and those places, those people would like a stripper for a telegram.
I'm sure, yeah. So, and you were in. I'm trying to think. So, My Tutor, that was a big one. I'm trying to think what you were in. I mean, you've just sort of you do every now and then. I'll just watch a movie, and you'll just be on there, and it's crazy. And
I forgot the names of them.
Right, and
but don't forget, I also did a period of pinups.
Yes,
for the whole the whole 80s, I did pinups.
Were you ever approached to do Playboy? I would imagine.
Oh well, I know because they want little virgins. Like I was in too many movies, nude and everything. I was already
right. And by the way, Nicole, since
but you know, I was in Playboy. I was featured in Playboy, like one page at it.
Right.
3 times the whole page.
Right, and by the way, Nicole.
But now there's no Playboy anymore. Anyway.
Right, they're not doing new pages.
God, everything went away.
But
I still don't understand why. I mean, obviously, I'm not the person who buys Playboy, but I don't get why.
Either.
But on the other hand, actually,
and nobody cares how that is.
No, it's like whatever.
But
care.
Santa, do you care?
I miss Playboy. I miss Playboy terribly.
Well, because I heard that the argument was that you can get nudes anywhere on the internet.
Right.
But I don't care. The magazine people got for more than just nudes. I mean, people actually, I think, read the articles. Otherwise, you can keep the magazine going like Maxim. Basically, Playboy's now Maxim.
Yeah, and actually, to make up for it, Maxim's gonna have spread eagle assholes, so it's really gonna be good. They're gonna just have a full bush. But speaking of full bush, now this is what I was gonna ask you because I forgot to. Because as I said, I was rewatching my favorite Russ Meyer movies, and my favorite scene I think that you've ever done in your entire oeuvre is in Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens. After you fucked the guy, I think 7 times or 8 times, and he's having trouble performing for the 8th time. First, you sit on his face, and he's something weird about Russ Meyer movies. Every time there's like cunnilingus, there's like the guy's rejected, which I don't understand.
I know, he's weird.
Did he not like?
He loved it. Are you kidding?
But like in a bunch of his movies, like a guy's like, I don't eat pussy
because he thought it was funny.
Oh, okay.
Because all men supposedly eat pussy.
Right. Well, so I know I do, Santa.
Because it's un-American.
Santa's smiling. I think we got an answer from him. But
you know the difference between parsley and pussy?
What's that?
Very few people eat parsley.
There you go. But anyway, so you sit on his face and he rejects you. Then you start rubbing your breasts on his penis and he gets erect again. Have you done that in real life? Does that work?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And it worked that time. And I just told Russ, I said, I don't mind him, but he's very unprofessional. He gets a hard-on all the time.
Well,
he had a hard-on all the time.
Well, I mean, you're doing scenes with a nude Kitten Natividad. It's kind of hard not to. He's a red-blooded.
He would say, "I'm sorry." Oh, when I did my tutor and the guy that was crawling on top of me,
right?
They had to tape him.
Really? Because he was getting out of control?
His hard-on was so hard and big. They just had to tape him to his...
There are worse problems to have.
Well, these are I got.
And that was Olivia Newton-John's husband.
That was Olivia Newton-John's husband. Now?
Yeah. Matt Latance.
Right.
Then, at the time.
Right. Because Nicole, in the 80s, and I caught up on these on home video a little later, but in the 80s, they had a lot of videos where, they had a lot of movies where it was guys that, for some reason, met older women that would teach them how to have sex. So they had My Chauffeur, they had private lessons, they had My Tutor, and in My Tutor, this guy comes across Kitten Natividad, and apparently he
went to a whorehouse, and my name is Anna Maria.
And you taught him how to perform.
No, he got drunk and he fell asleep on my breast.
Right, I do remember that, but... And Santa now, and you remember that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Right. Santa.
Indelible.
Santa, of course, as always, we do have some gifts. And, the weird thing was that I know that you left the gifts over at my house in Las Vegas, and I left them at my house in Las Vegas. But I do have some gifts anyway for Kitten. And now Kitten can't sit on your lap because she says she's got a bit of a knee injury. But if you can kind of slide over to Santa, I think Santa's got something for you. Okay. Or Santa can slide over to you.
What is it?
And, well,
it's going to be lovely.
Santa's got a Whitman sampler for you.
Fantastic.
What does that mean?
Look at that.
Looks like you.
I know, he's on there.
Precious.
We look nice together. Look at that.
And Santa's got some bath body wash for you.
Oh,
yes.
The stuff that smells nice.
Yes.
Pampered.
If you can hold that up to the camera, yes, there we go.
Camera?
The camera's right there. Yes.
Oh, there
and
you are.
Do you want to hold this Whitman sampler up to the camera? There we go. I should take that picture.
Yeah,
hold on 1 second here.
Aww.
You guys get set, get ready. Oh yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Hold on. Do that again. Do that again. Okay, I blinded you both.
Thank you.
And now, Santa, if you can get back to where you were.
The
I like
mustache,
it over here, though.
everything.
Now.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. That was Santa. That was Santa Claus.
Welcome. Merry Christmas.
So
Merry Christmas.
Now Nicole Six will be sitting on your lap.
Oh, I can go for that.
Yes.
She has a nice butt.
You hear that, Nicole?
I saw it when I was walking behind her.
Yes.
Thank you.
Your butt's not shabby either. I saw it when you were coming out of our car.
There's a reason we open doors for ladies.
Right. Santa, here comes Nicole.
There you are. Here you go.
All right. Hi, Santa.
Hi, Nicole.
I think it has been at least a
Nice to
decade
meet you.
before I sat on since I've sat on Santa's lap.
A decade?
At least.
Well, we'll make it an annual event. How's that?
Oh.
Yeah. Once a year.
First
Tonight's the night.
Christmas gifts.
Well, you know what? And this is so embarrassing, but I did get you some candy.
I like you.
Oh.
And I have
It's good.
And I was in such a rush to get here from the car. I left the Fireball whiskey bottle in the car.
That
So
just makes sense, though.
but now we can have Santa.
Candy little girl?
Yes, Santa's still on the watch list, but we're there we go.
Did you get the antlers?
Let me see. Oh, that's all fuzzy.
All right, we need to take another.
Okay, ladies.
Somebody need to take several.
He's like, she could just savor a bit. Go crazy.
No place to go.
That's much better.
Recorded for posterity.
I'm going to eat.
Oh, yes. No, that is good.
You're so
And our producer, Jeremy, if you can come over for a second.
I love your outfit.
Thank you. I enjoy wearing it.
If you can come over. This is our producer, Jeremy, formerly from
Hi,
Skid Row
Jeremy.
Studios. Now We Play Radio.
Yay.
And
Yeah, look, he's a
In the
big
camera there?
boy.
he is
Yes,
a
you
big
are.
boy. Are you too big to sit on Santa's lap? Because I got you some brandy.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness!
You're
Look
just
at that.
too kind and generous.
And
I want to sit on Santa's lap.
Well, we'll do that in a second, and we've got some candy for you too.
Pieces.
We got some Reese's Pieces, and
I will hobble over there.
Now we've got there we go. Jeremy and Santa Claus. Make sure you got the brandy. There we go.
Awesome.
There
That is sweet.
Okay. Did you want to sit on Santa's lap, kid? You're more than welcome to. And I'd like to get a good shot of that.
Let me see if I can.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
You can just slide right
If this was a Russ Meyer movie and you sat on his face, he'd probably
There
swat
we
you away.
go.
Oh, there we go.
Yay.
That is.
That's my
Oh,
gift.
wait a second. I got
That's my gift to you.
That's your gift for everybody here. Oh, wow. Look at that.
He's a naughty Santa.
Of course.
You have no idea. Matter of fact, this is an annual tradition,
He
Santa.
was having too much fun.
Whatever it is, I'm up for it. I mean, what is it now?
Santa, you've been naughty.
Oh, I've been yes, I have.
So you know what you need to do. You need to assume the position on the table. And Kitten and Nicole, if you could punish Santa for being a bad boy this year.
Someone needs spanking.
Someone needs spanking. Oh, yes.
She can do it. She can do it. I'm not going to spank my Santa.
You're not gonna spank your,
but he wants it. There you go.
Oh my God, his ass is hard.
No, he works out. Yeah.
That hurt me.
Now be careful. Those are buns of steel, Nicole.
Be careful.
Those are buns, Santa buns of steel right there.
Be careful. Oh my God.
They are really hard.
It hurts you, right?
He spots.
It hurts him so much. He's not asking you to stop.
Oh my God. He doesn't feel the thing is so hard.
But you can hear that back in the control room, Jeremy. Those are some real swats.
You should spank him.
Does it hurt your hands?
I Josie told me last year that. Oh no, Cindy Starfall was telling me how hard your buns were last
poor
year.
Thing.
Wow.
Bring a paddle next time.
Right? We could use the cane.
Floggers.
I was looking for floggers. So,
you can get them in Vegas at that place.
Right. And also at adamandeve.com.
Adamandeve.com, exactly.
We're going to have 40 off any purchase with free
Golden Lion
shipping.
or whatever you guys were saying.
Right. Well, adamandeve.com is our actual official
Because
sponsor.
naughty people deserve spankings. And the nice ones, too.
Yeah.
So you just came back from Australia.
Yes.
And you were filming a movie there. And tell us the name of that movie again. It's great.
Fags in the freeway.
Fags in the Freeway?
Yes.
So you were just in Fags in the Freeway?
Yes, it's about
total straightness.
I am head of a wonderful whorehouse that has older women who are my whores, and
Right.
I make a lot of money.
I would imagine,
And
but not from the
then-
fags.
No, they came and they robbed me. They took everything I
Those
had.
bastards.
And my son, who happens to be a gay boy, I told him, go after them, honey. Go get my stuff. Go get my gold, my diamonds, my rubies. And he does. And he brings them all home, but he also brings the man that robbed me, and they're in love, and they get married, and we're all one.
This is a beautiful story.
This is like Romeo and Juliet. This is amazing. Fags on the freeway. It's
Amazing.
And everybody is a character, and everybody's funny looking.
right.
And it's just a wonderful film.
And you were doing burlesque or you were doing
And
singing
then
signing.
after that, I went and did a burlesque show where all the girls imitate Haji, Tura Satana, Ushi Daigard,
right.
with the pale.
Well, I remember Ushi Daigard.
Yes.
Santa does too.
And they did a
Absolutely.
beautiful show. And of course, I ended up doing one at the closing, and everybody went crazy.
Yeah.
And then I went to a film fest and did autographs. So I was very busy for like 10 days.
And how many breasts have you signed? I'm sure women have you sign their breasts all the time.
Breasts?
Yes.
No, they make me sign their asses.
Oh, really?
That's
Is it
interesting.
Sharpie for that?
Very sharp.
Yes. I think Santa knows how to. Yeah, he signed a few asses in his time, so he knows.
Not
it.
as hard as yours, baby.
Oh, branding
Wow.
iron. I just carry
Santa.
this around.
Santa's been doing the squats.
Seriously, I was shocked. I was
You thought it'd be all
shocked,
squishy,
too.
huh?
I thought it would be a butt.
I don't know what to think, really.
Right.
You're Santa. I never thought.
He's got magic powers. He can make his butt nice and hard and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of time sitting in the sleigh,
The sleigh, I would imagine.
Is bouncing.
Right.
Oh,
Mrs. Claus is one lucky woman, but as we determined last year, she's not the only one because one day a week she lets you have the hall pass and go around the world. And I'm sure
you're married.
You know Mrs. Claus.
You're married. Take back the gift.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I'll keep it. That's okay.
Yes. No, she wants to eat the Whitman sampler because your ass is too hard. She wants to get a little out of shape. So
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But you're speaking of buns of steel, your buns are still in great shape.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And so I say when you do the burlesque, and when I saw you do burlesque, you were doing in front of
secret.
You were dancing in front of they had your projected on the screen in your Russ Meyer days, and you were dancing in front of it. It was mesmerizing.
He's talking about at Courtney's show.
Courtney Cruz's show and Olivia's show, yeah. And
I'm supposed to be doing another show February 16th. I hope I can.
Right, I was going to get to that because you're going to be doing another burlesque show. Now, what are the reaction of the burlesque dancers these days when they see you doing burlesque? I mean, is it?
They go, "What is that old brat doing on stage?"
I doubt that. I doubt that. I mean,
but I use that word broad really.
Well, yeah. I mean, broad's coming back.
It's an aged word there.
Yeah, broad's coming back.
Really? Okay. I love that word.
Oh, I do too. I
love it.
I use it frequently.
I use it all the
frequently.
Right. It's coming back. It's like,
it should come back.
If you can be in
it's got class.
It's descriptive too.
Yes.
If you can be in a movie called Fags on the Freeway, you can say broad.
Yes.
Oh, what's that old broad?
No, so what's the difference between? I sort of was getting that into the beginning of the show, but the difference between burlesque in the 70s and burlesque now.
I think the ones in the 70s went there to turn men on. The ones now just want to entertain.
I think I agree with you on that.
And they're very good. They're very talented. They're very beautiful, but they're afraid to just be sexy. It's not it's not like taking down your talent or anything.
A lot of ways, I think the 70s were much more liberated sexually.
Well, I think we can all agree on that. Santa?
I think I agree too.
Right. But you're right. A lot of times, and I've seen some great burlesque acts, and I've seen, but some women,
because once in a while, if you say stripper, they go, "I'm a burlesque dancer, not a stripper."
Well, I know.
We still end up, in pasties.
Sure, but in the 70s, there wasn't that big a distinction.
In the 70s, we had mostly all male there, and they were horn dogs.
Right.
Horn dogs. They would get a hard on watching you take your clothes off. Now you have to watch them. They get hard doing seeing sex, I guess.
Well, I got hard about watching you on stage.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
That's good. Oh, that's another movie.
Oh, yes. That.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, you were in the movie. Was that Jimmy
Night
Walker?
Patrol. Yeah, but that one is called Doing Time.
Right. No, I remember Night Patrol. Night Patrol was the unknown comic, but he didn't have his bag on it. And Dice was in it.
And I came in with the heroin syringes all over me, right?
Right.
And
Linda Blair was in it.
The policemen come and they go, "You're busted." And I go, "No, this is a bust. This is a bust." Right? Remember that? Nope.
Jeremy doesn't remember that. You got to see that, Jeremy. It's pretty. It's a cult classic. But the unknown comic.
I've been in just about all of the films that I've been in.
You were in the Gong Show movie.
Yes, they all turned to cult films.
Right. You were in the Gong Show movie. Were you ever on the Gong Show?
I tried out, and that was my tryout, and I didn't make it, but it made it to the movie.
Really? Oh, okay.
Well, the movie got all the good stuff that couldn't be on TV. That's why you made it in the movie.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
They did, and I was also on the $1.98 show.
Oh, yeah. So, by the way, for our younger viewers, these were shows that were on TV in the 70s.
And the dating game.
Now, okay, tell us about the dating game.
Those were our reality shows at that time.
Right. The dating game, they had, now you were the prize, I would imagine. They had 3 bachelors vying for your attention.
It's on YouTube. You can watch it.
And what was the most embarrassing question or answer that you got?
This guy said, I said, "What are you doing?" He says he grew cucumbers. So I chose him.
And did he really grow cucumbers?
I don't know, but he was so handsome. He had done the Coca-Cola ad. He was real tall, blonde, and we were going to go to Bogota, Colombia. And Russ said, absolutely not.
Oh.
Did you actually go on a date?
He wouldn't let me.
So wait, so you went on the dating game and you didn't go on the date? Wow, Russ. And
he took his girlfriend, the other guy. But
he had a girlfriend and he's going on a dating?
Yes, but that was our reality show. That's how you got on TV, so you could become somebody.
And the $1.98 beauty show, which I think is
it was funny, huh?
Basically this was a show.
The winner got this big bunch of carrots.
Right.
And $1.98.
It was like freaky, weird. Like they had fat women and like women with no legs, and like it was like Jumbo's Clown Room, and they would put them all on display, and whoever the winner was would win $1.98 and a bouquet of carrots.
Wow!
And did you win? You were too hot. You were too beautiful.
I guess, but I seen that show. It looks good.
Right, and you were on the Gong Show and the $1.98 beauty show. Chuck Barris did all these shows.
See, it's just coming to my mind the things I've done. I mean, I forget. Like I told you, that was like 30 years ago. It's a long time.
And I was doing so much research, and apparently I just got fixated on that scene where you were dragging your tits across the guy's penis to get him hard, and apparently that works. So
yes,
I think that would work on most straight men and some gay men.
Yes, even the fags on the freeway.
You are correct.
But anyway, you have a website, and I had plenty of wonderful hours while going on that website. It's kittenclub.com. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, that's kitten, Kittn, club with a K, KLUB.com.
Yes.
And you got some merchandise coming out soon? Or was
I have merchandise there. All they have to do is ask me, and I have all those DVDs.
The Russ Meyer DVDs?
No, I don't sell Russ Meyer.
Oh, okay.
The girl would kill me if I did.
Who's the girl?
The one that runs his office now.
Oh, okay. But you have DVDs of your own that
yes, of all the other films that I'm allowed.
Taking it all off, and those starred you as a stripper.
Yes.
How did you get? Who wrote that, and how did that come about?
Which one?
Taking it off and taking it all off.
This guy that worked for Disneyland wrote "Taking It Off." It's very cornball.
Oh yeah. No, the dialogue is
corny.
Yes.
And he didn't know that they were going to pick a girl that looked like me, and he goes, "Oh no, my script's ruined." But no, actually, it was fabulous, and now we're best friends.
Oh, okay.
To this day.
I mean, it was so successful they had taking it all off. Taking it off was so successful they had taken it all off.
Yes, it sold like 1 million copies in 6 months.
And where does the time go? You're wonderful. Everybody that says what a sweetheart you are is absolutely right.
Oh.
And I can see why all these men, including Robert Duvall, Sylvester Stallone, John Travolta, Nick Nolte, Motley Crue, all of them have fallen. Russ Meyer have all fallen in love with you. And hopefully you can make.
And I love men, you know.
And men love you.
You are all very special.
Yes.
I do. They're wonderful.
And hopefully
they're completely opposite of me.
And hopefully you can do Pussy Pussy Bang Bang in February. But
I know. Let's keep my.
But even if you can't, keep an eye out for that because Olivia Belafontaine, our friend, Courtney Cruz is producing, our friend. Jimmy Gunn is going to be performing Psychocharger with our former co-host Josie Cat. You remember Josie Cat? She will be performing in front of their band. So hopefully you'll be there too. And Clown Monroe will be performing. That'll be in February at the Dragonfly. Keep an eye out for that. Hopefully Kitten can do it. If you can't do that, you'll still be doing burlesque once you recover from your knee injury,
yes.
and you'll still be turning men on. Yes, for years to come. And turning everybody on. Santa Claus.
Absolutely.
3rd year in a row. Did you have fun tonight? As much fun as always.
I had a blast.
Yes.
It was a great show.
I can't believe 3rd year in a row, and it's always been crazy. First year we had a punk band. Last year we had a porn star. This year Kitten Natividad.
This year may be the best.
I think it will.
Your hands are so
Feliz
warm.
Natividad.
I love it.
Also,
I love his touch.
And his tush.
Ooh, and nipples hard. Ooh.
Should we leave you alone?
It's reciprocal.
If you guys ever cuddle on the fireside, you should go to NicoleSix.com and order some fucked up shit. And Nina, the Intergalactic Demon Slayer, and more writing to come.
Yes.
And also go to Goth Comedian.
Beautiful.
She is so beautiful, so beautiful.
Yeah,
Santa, beautiful?
Beautiful, very
She's
beautiful.
Italian too, right?
Yes, she is Italian.
The sex Italian bomb.
Right. Speaking of, I'm part Italian too, and speaking of the sausage.
Oh, yes.
Sausage.
Oh, yes.
So go to gothcomedian.com for all your goth comedy needs. And everybody, we'll be doing this again for Valentine's Day, and this will be a periodic thing for a while. We'll see what happens. Please We Play Radio on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, everywhere you go. And everybody have a wonderfully creepy holiday season. Bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Yay. You mean it's over?
Yeah, that was...
No.